In a classic Mercury retrograde event, Facebook and its appendages at Instagram and WhatsApp went down today. This would seem to be a good time to take a peek at Mark Zuckerberg's chart, although unfortunately no time of birth is known. The man is not going through a good period because prior to the current outage, a whistleblower has gained major attention by revealing that Facebook knowingly promotes hate, violence, and misinformation and wants to hide the evidence that it's true. Astrologically, once we get into 2021, Zuckerberg's fortunes run into the serious roadblock of the Saturn-Uranus square, which is active during 2021 and still by sign during 2022, and is challenging all of his fixed planets in Taurus and Scorpio. And this month is slated to be a bit of a hellish period, since in the context of what we see happening, the Saturn and Jupiter stations are definitely very unfavorable for his chart. Without a time, it's hard to gauge the effect of natal Uranus in this chart, but Saturn is definitely a threat. Being in the vicinity of the moon will mean Zuckerberg is likely to be hardworking and in a kind of forever achievement mode, in perpetual escape from letting himself get depressed. Now, though this may not be the healthiest psychological approach to things, it's certainly useful for getting ahead in life. Notice too that he is a full moon personality, proving once again that at least in terms of prominence and creativity, the full moon is an auspicious asset. On the other hand, the many fixed planets in Scorpio and Taurus also point to the most likely underpinning of his motives, namely resources, also known as cash, and the less than straight-up expression of Scorpio, which is a pretty fair description of Zuckerberg, will be extra fond of power and of keeping secrets. Change is afoot, however, and the first blast is from 2021 until the spring of 2023, when Saturn is in Aquarius and will most likely force restraints that Zuckerberg has been resisting. And by 2023, as Saturn is exiting, Pluto will be squaring Mercury, continuing the major change cycle, and when done with that, by 2024, Pluto enters Aquarius and begins a 20-year transit through that sign, and will be squaring all those planets in Taurus and Scorpio. I would look for Facebook to undergo pretty serious transformations over the next years, and my hope is that by choice or by enforcement, this platform is cleaned up so that it will enhance harmony among people instead of the giant venal machine it has become over the years, which is really only the expansion of what an obviously very intelligent but also supremely shallow college kid was doing with it when he first put it online way back when. So let's just say it's time for this guy to grow up and become a responsible citizen.